Hey nobody watching this video, it is the Squid-Boy, back at it with another video you don't care about. Today's subject, Christmas music. You see, the thing about Christmas music, and I don't think this is a controversial opinion, is that it's really bad. But have you ever stopped to think about the reasons why Christmas music is bad? Wait, you haven't? Well, pretend you have for the sake of the video. Now, I want you to think about where it is you hear Christmas music. Now, unless you're one of those weird people who voluntarily listen to the Christmas radio stations, you're probably hearing Christmas music most at the store. And you know, it makes perfect sense for stores to be playing Christmas music, because they need to remind you, oh yeah, that's right, it's Christmas, that means I need to buy product. And you know, from this perspective, I don't really blame a lot of Christmas music for sounding terrible, because everything sounds terrible when you're in a store, because you really want to go, and also it sounds like this. Alright, now I'm gonna ask you guys to do a little mental exercise. Alright, who wrote Jingle Bells? Who was the guy that originally made the song? Yeah, I'm willing to bet you probably don't know who it was. Well, while editing this video, I looked it up, and it was this guy. His name is James Pierpoint. He wrote Jingle Bells, and he also he wrote this one too. So yeah, you can make of that what you will. The point I'm trying to make is just that basically just about every Christmas song you hear on the radio that isn't one of the modern ones is a cover of the original. Alright, so now I want you guys to do a little thought experiment. Imagine you're a DJ and you have to buy a cover of a famous Christmas song to put over the radio because you sold out and decided to be like the Christmas station for a month. Now, you could spend a lot of money on an artist who did a good, complete, and full cover of the Christmas song, or conversely, spend basically nothing on a terrible old cover by an artist no one remembers. And that's another big issue, that a lot of the Christmas music you hear is really old, and well, there's not anything particularly wrong with old music. There is something wrong with how old music was recorded. Since half of Christmas music is really old and mixed at a time when mixing meant changing the volume of things, and recorded all in one room with a single microphone, a lot of times it sounds like this.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. The bells on bobtail ring, they make our spirits bright.
The terrible stock background music I'm using in this video right now sounds more full than that, and this is at 1/4 volume right now. Another big issue with Christmas music is that it's designed to be able to be sung by anybody, which means it's really boring because most people don't know how to sing. I mean, have you ever stopped and wondered why Happy Birthday is objectively the worst song to ever exist? It's because everyone's expected to sing it, and most people can't sing, so it just sounds dull and lifeless and flat. It just it sounds like everyone's just singing one note the entire song. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear. The song doesn't work if there's more than 2 syllables, and this is why I hate it. Happy birthday to you. The same principle that turned Happy Birthday into the worst song ever also happens with Christmas music. Allow me to demonstrate the version of Jingle Bells your littlest relative sings. Jingle bells, 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 jingle bells. Now, I for one don't want that to ever happen again. I never want to hear that again. That was terrible. And there's other issues that plague Christmas music, like the dreaded smooth jazz cover. And I'm not saying that like all Christmas music is bad, because there are some like really good Christmas music songs out there, but overall I'd say they're pretty bad, and I think the main reason for that is fatigue. I mean, when you think about it, Christmas is just like a really weird holiday. I mean, think for a moment. If someone went up to you on October 10th and said, "Happy Halloween," your reaction would be, "What? No, it's not. You're a moron. Halloween is in..." What day did I say it was again? But some guy comes up to you on December 1st and says, "Happy Christmas." Your reaction would be, "You too, bro. Merry holidays." That's because Christmas is basically an entire month, or two if you work in retail. It gets really tiring really fast, and it's not like we have music for other holidays. The most we get is Thriller and Monster Mash, specifically on Halloween Day. Not leading up to, on Halloween Day. Anyhow, that's basically the end of the video. I'll see you never, because videos are only one way. Or are they? I might be able to see you. Who knows? Subscribe, 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 yeah. I didn't see you subscribe yet.